Hello, everybody. This is Fred, and we're back with an interesting early access. And the game is Erannorth Resistance. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. Yes, I have here three characters I can choose from. And I can start as Eric, an emerging master of intrigue, or Diana, an adept in the occult. Their past is their own, but your choices shape their present and future, each decision weaving a unique story. Alternately, create a fully customizable character and chart a course driven by your vision and creativity. I'll go ahead and just choose Eric. And I don't want Eric like that. What do I want Eric to look like? Oh, wait a minute. We'll choose him. He looks like Lando Calrissian. I think I will go with that. Where's the narrator? I'll let the narrator do some talking now.
Eric carries himself with the kind of confidence that comes from knowing he is always a step ahead. There is a sharpness to him, not just in his posture but in his eyes. They take in everything, catching the little cracks in a smile or the tension in a handshake. It is the look of a man who sees what others miss, who reads the truth beneath the surface. He moves with purpose. Every gesture is precise, every word chosen as if it matters. Nothing is wasted. His clothes are finely made, the kind you would expect from someone with influence, but they are more than decoration. There is meaning in the patterns and colors, a silent signal to those who understand the language of power. And if you look closely, you will notice the practical touches. A hidden pocket here, a discreet clasp there. He is prepared for a swift exit or a sudden shift from diplomat to spy. He is still at the start of his climb, but you can already see it. He has the instincts. He reads people easily, plays conversations like a game where he has already guessed the next few moves. There is potential in him, the kind that could shape alliances, turn rivals into allies, or create enemies. He is stepping into a world where blades are drawn with words and victories are won in whispers behind closed doors. And he is ready to play.
Let's get started. As we can see, we got Eric, male. Let's see. Biological classification of your characters. The half elf and Imani. Not sure what that is, but that should appear later in the game. So let's go. So the choice is story mode or sandbox. Let's go with the story mode.
The winds of Elos are soft lyres, carrying whispers of time and change yet offering no warning of the storms they bring. On such a night, beneath the unblinking gaze of stars and the quiet sway of ancient trees, a single thread began to weave itself into the great tapestry of fate. No horn sounded, no omen burned in the sky. Only the stillness before everything began to unravel. In that stillness, unaware, one life shifted. And the world, though it did not yet know, had already begun to follow. Lyriel Amaranth, echoes of the eternal weave. As consciousness gently pulls you back from the depths of oblivion, the first sensation to greet you is the comforting warmth radiating from a nearby campfire. Its light dances across your vision, casting a soft glow on the figure seated opposite you. Her silver hair shimmering in the firelight, framing a face marked by serene wisdom. The night air, once a sharp bite against your skin, now caresses you with a soothing chill, tempered by the fire's embrace. Your hands, previously numb with cold, begin to thaw in the heat, tingling as life returns to them. You recall the kindness in her actions as she tended to your wounds, her hands moving with a healer's grace. The memory of pain feels distant, a testament to her skill. The world had slipped away from you then, consciousness fading into darkness, leaving you at the mercy of the unknown. Now, awakening in this tranquil clearing, under her vigilant gaze, you feel a profound gratitude mixed with curiosity. Clouded by the strain of recent events, your mind labors to piece together the fragments of memory that haunt you. You recall the journey to Lylethorpe Burrow, an expedition filled with promise and peril, in search of the enigmatic orb with your friends Janice, Claire, and Rayla. The events that followed blur into a maze of half-remembered images and sensations, bringing you to this moment. The aroma of roasting boar ignites a sharp pang of hunger within you. Erannorth, how long was I unconscious, you ask, trying to piece together the lost fragments of time. About a day or so. You must be starving, she observes, her voice a gentle melody in the stillness of the night. With a graceful motion, she extends a plate toward you, its contents steaming in the cool air. The crackling flames weave a comforting, rhythmic dance, offering warmth and a semblance of safety in the wilderness.
Thank you. You respond with a nod, reaching out to accept the plate.
The aroma of the succulent meat stirs a deep hunger within you, a reminder of how long it's been since you last ate. You take a bite, and the rich, smoky flavor floods your senses, providing not just nourishment but a momentary respite from the weight of your memories. As you sit by the fire, feeling the chill lift from your bones, questions swirl in your mind: are my friends safe? Did they survive? And if they did, where would they have gone? The logical assumption is that they sought the nearest town to resupply before returning home. Where's the nearest town? Lanford lies to the east. There's a path nearby that merges with the Merchant's Road, Erannorth explains. It's the most secure route, frequented by traders and travelers. This way, we'll have a better chance of avoiding danger and finding our way more easily. We can leave at first light, she suggests, indicating that time is critical, whether for your recovery, your quest, or perhaps concerns of her own.
Sounds good.
I noticed your clothing suffered during your ordeal. I've set aside a fresh set for you in that chest yonder, she says. At her indication, you notice a wooden chest by the side of the campfire, just within the light's perimeter. Choose whatever feels right for you when you are ready, she adds. It's a small gesture, but in this wilderness, it feels like a sliver of normalcy, a chance to reclaim a part of your identity that seemed lost in the fall and the subsequent chaos. I am sure you have more questions, but we can talk more after you've eaten. You'll need your strength for the journey ahead.
Thank you for everything.
As you are about to open the wooden chest, a rustling from the nearby bushes startles you. Your hand instinctively reaches for your weapon, but then you pause, noticing a large wolf stepping into the clearing. The wolf's eyes meet yours, holding a depth and intelligence that seems uncharacteristic of a wild animal. Before you can react, Erannorth's soothing voice interjects, "Do not mind Lynn. She won't hurt a fly." The wolf, Lynn, pads closer to Erannorth, nuzzling her hand affectionately. The dawn is not far, and with it, the road to Lanford awaits, a ribbon of possibility that winds through the forest and out into the wider world. Erannorth's camp serves as a downtime. During downtimes, you can freely explore the area, interact with various characters, harvest supplies, and more. Anathel has prepared a chest with valuable supplies for you, and she won't mind if you take everything. Just remember to equip any items or actions you find. You settle in Anathel's camp.
Let's see, for the tutorial to walk, select your walk action or press 1. Click on the highlighted tile to move there. You can click and hold to pin on the map. Walk option. 0 AP, range is 2 hex tiles. Interact action 0, space, turn. Yeah, I got it. That doesn't seem bad. Interact, you hit 2 or press 2 or click on the character object within to talk or interact. Okay, I could just... What was I supposed to do? Ah, speak to you. Yes.
Anathel extends her hand, offering you a weather journal. Her silver hair gleams in the flickering campfire light, creating a mysterious aura. Her eyes, deep and enigmatic, convey curiosity and concern. Is this yours? She asks gently. Lynn found it near where you were lying. You accept the journal, feeling the soft, familiar leather under your fingers. Yes, thank you. You'll find your journal in your inventory. Right-click it when you're ready to set your romance preferences. This is a one-time choice. You can check your quests and progress anytime in the in-game journal by pressing J.
See, first choice, you glance at Infidel, then at the journal in your hands. Its worn leather cover feels familiar, yet the weight of its contents is strangely foreign. Settling near the campfire, you open it. The scent of old parchment are waffling upward. Yes, let me go look at the journal.
As the cover creaks open, a sense of nostalgia washes over you. The pages, filled with your scrawled handwriting, whisper tales of past adventures and dreams yet to be realized. Embedded within the fabric of the narrative, a subtle reminder presents itself, almost like an echo from a forgotten time. Remember, the choices you inscribe here in this moment are unique to this turning of the page. Once you close this journal, the paths not taken will fade into the tapestry of fate.
Romances and the chapters to unfold. What roles shall love and companionship play? Will hearts intertwine in a dance of destiny? Or will my path lead me through a solitary journey of self-discovery?
It's time to decide which stories these pages will tell. Shall they be tales of romance, friendships, or a quest pursued alone? The ink is ready, and the quill awaits your command.
Let's see. Enable romance and expressive content. My heart is an open book, learning for connection and shared tales. I desire to explore the depths of romance in its entirely, embracing both the emotional bond and the pleasures of the flesh. Okay, my heart seeks a journey of pure emotion, a quest for a connection that transcends the physical. It is a testament to the power of love, unburdened by physical desire, a celebration of the heart in its purest form. Enable romance. Let's see. I'll go ahead with two.
Your desire for romantic tales is noted. The paths of love and affection will unfold before you, each step a chance to entwine your heart with another's. As you contemplate the future chapters of your story, you ponder further. Whom does my heart seek in the grand tapestry of life? Do I find myself drawn to the companionship of men, the camaraderie of women, the varied connections with all souls, or perhaps my journey is one of self-discovery, where romance is a chapter yet to be written?
What is this? I feel a connection with men, a companionship that resonates with my spirit. See, two. There's a camaraderie I seek with women, a bond that speaks to my journey. I'll go with three. My heart is open, not limited by gender, but seeking a bond that transcends. Let's go with three.
The journal's pages shimmer faintly as an enchantment stirs to life. A script begins to emerge from the parchment, gentle yet probing, each stroke fluid and deliberate. Do women usually find you attractive? It inquires, the tone warm and curious, as if seeking to understand more about the one wielding the quill.
If they don't, I've made peace with being an acquired taste, or two, often enough to make it worthy my time to notice. But who can blame them? Yeah, let's go with two.
What about men? It asks, the script now edged with a touch of satisfaction, as if it had anticipated this turn in the conversation.
See, one, sometimes I've shown interest and I've not minded. Oh, they've tried, and sometimes I've let them succeed. I'll go at one.
All is noted. Remember, the heart is a complex thing, and the paths to it are many and winding. But I will guide your story according to your wishes. Keep in mind that non-player characters, NPCs, like you, have their own established personalities and preferences, that may not always align with yours. They have their own hearts and minds, and just as in life, the course of love cannot be predicted or forced. To aid you on your journey, options that may lead to romance with compatible characters are distinctively marked with a heart icon. Or, these moments are opportunities to express your interest and explore potential connections. However, the depth and outcome of each interaction depend on mutual understanding and the unfolding story. Choose wisely, and let your heart lead the way. The pages, filled with your scrawled handwriting, whisper tales of past adventures and dreams yet to be realized. Close your journal. Close your journal.
Okay, let's see. I think my journal is closed. I guess speak with you again.
As you sit across from Enathel, the firelight plays upon her face, highlighting the thoughtful expression that adorns her features. The quiet of the evening lends itself to conversation, and her presence, both calming and enigmatic, invites questions and stories.
What brings you to this secluded place?
You notice Enathel's hesitation, her gaze averting as if the words themselves carry a weight too heavy to bear.
Ah, diplomacy. I understand revisiting painful memories is never easy, but our past doesn't have to dictate our present. Whatever you're going through, I'm here for you too.
Thank you for your kindness, she says, but some tales are too entwined with shadows to share. Perhaps under different stars, I'll find the words. Do you ever miss the city's company and bustle? Not really, she replies. I do enjoy the occasional visit to town, though. My main source of food is hunting, so I need to go there for supplies once in a while. But mostly I prefer this place. She gestures towards the wilderness, her eyes bright with reverence. I love the calm, the serenity. Being away from the crowds and noise, it helps me think. And it makes the world seem a little bit better too. As you sit across from Erannorth, the firelight plays upon her face, highlighting the thoughtful expression that adorns her features. The quiet of the evening lends itself to conversation, and her presence, both calming and enigmatic, invites questions and stories.
What's Lanford like?
Lanford is a small town, I'm sure you'll find it peaceful and welcoming. The people are friendly and hospitable, but not nosy. That's why I like staying there when I visit.
Can you tell me about the areas around Langford?
Erannorth gestures toward the verdant landscape. We're in the Emerald Basin, she remarks with an easygoing nod. Pointing east, she continues, Lanford is that way. Stake to this path, it merges with the Merchant's Road. It's well traveled and safe, a favorite among traders and travelers. She shifts her gaze westward. West of Lanford lies the Tamur Bog. It's a serene place, veiled in mist, alive with the subtle sounds of nature. Some might find it mysterious, even a little eerie, but it has an unmistakable charm. Be cautious on its treacherous terrain and watch out for hidden dangers in the mist. Turning south, she adds, travel through the bog, and you'll reach Haygrove, a picturesque village atop a hill. That's my birthplace, she says, her voice tinged with nostalgia.
Got any recommendations of or inns or places to stay?
Sure, she says with a knowing smile. Try the Golden Sparrow. It's a nice spot for travelers like yourself. It's got a friendly vibe that'll make you feel at home. Plus, they serve great food, too. As you sit across from Erannorth, the firelight plays upon her face, highlighting the thoughtful expression that adorns her features. The quiet of the evening lends itself to conversation, and her presence, both calming and enigmatic, invites questions and stories.
I guess that is all for now. This is mushrooms, wood. I can get some supplies. Let me go ahead.
Before you stands a simple wooden chest, devoid of any locks or visible mechanisms to keep it closed. Its surface is smooth, except for a few knots in the wood that add character to its appearance. The chest seems mundane, especially compared to the intricately designed containers often found in tales of treasure and adventure.
In the chest. See the legend of St. Gregory. I don't think I need that. Skirt. I definitely don't need a skirt. Slacks. That budgets. No. Money. Tell you what. Take the slacks. Take you. Take you. Practical slacks. Let's see, practical slacks, attire, earth resistance, resist slow, 100, that's fine. Crimson vest, +1 armor, I'll take you. Lumberjack, I don't think I need that, so let's exchange. That looks like that's all I'm going to be doing, so let me exit. Let me walk. About Lynn. I'm not going to mess with Lynn. Let me go with Nethio.
As you sit across from Enathel, the firelight plays upon her face, highlighting the thoughtful expression that adorns her features. The quiet of the evening lends itself to conversation, and her presence, both calming and enigmatic, invites questions and stories.
Okay, it looks like if I'm right here, I'll just wrap up the story. Let me know if you think I should continue. Leave me something in the comments or hit the like button. Let me know what you think. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop for right now. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.